The digital world and me. Ever since I could remember, the digital world has played a huge part in who I am. Technology has been something that has been around me since a young age, but it was not until I was introduced to social media that my perception of digital literacy changed. For most of my teenage years and into adulthood, social media has been the center of my reality. Social media goes far beyond just Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. It has been used as a tool through my career to groom good business, a good image, and potentially popularity that could lead to success. Before I get to explain how and why social media has played a big part in my life, you have to get to know me as an individual. So, who is Paulina? My name is Paulina Fourzan. I'm 24 years old and I'm currently studying biochemistry and working on my pre-med requirements for medical school at UNM. I've moved around quite a bit in my life, but I'm happy to call Albuquerque home. New Mexico has been a blessing in disguise as it has taught me how to live life more freely and do things out of my comfort zone. I enjoy long hikes, camping, and eating good food. So, before pre-med, yeah, I changed careers. Before I decided to pursue pre-med, I was living in Los Angeles pursuing my dreams in fashion and beauty. I graduated with my degree in beauty merchandise marketing from FIDM. I was hired right out of college as a marketing manager for Bloomingdale's. I had the opportunity to work with many popular beauty brands and travel quite a bit. I loved my job and I loved Los Angeles. It's a running joke with my family and friends that Los Angeles was my first love that I probably will never get over. Who knows? Maybe one day I will be able to go back. Living in a world of technology. Living in Los Angeles, it became very evident that I was living in one of the epicenters of technology. This caused technology to become the center of my world as well. Everywhere I looked, I was faced with social media, followers, new social media platforms, and the constant need of advancement. It was the ever annoying topic of conversation. How many followers did one have? What platforms were they on? How much exposure did one receive from each platform? I was not exempt from this way of thinking. My best friend and I were constantly documenting and uploading our every move. It consumed me. My first experience with social media. I can remember the day like it was yesterday. I was 13 when my parents finally caved to my endless begging to buy me an iPod Touch. At the time, I had a cell phone, but it did not have great internet access. So the iPod Touch was a game changer when it came to what the internet could offer me. The iPod Touch was all the rage at the time, and I remember being so excited to explore sites like YouTube and MySpace. YouTube in all of its glory. When I discovered social media platforms, YouTube quickly became my favorite site to visit. YouTube became the gateway to the world of fashion and beauty in my life. It was a platform filled with creators and different ideas with creative content. It was a place where one could escape and learn new things. The platform taught me and exposed me to a new side of life that I never knew existed. I learned how to sew, do makeup, and style outfits. I credit YouTube for being an influence for me to move to Los Angeles and study fashion and beauty. My passions were greatly influenced by social media. FIDM and technology, college for social media, basically. When I began studying at FIDM, I was not aware how great social media mattered in the career that I was choosing to pursue. It was all my college talked about. It was the core of what would make each of us successful in Los Angeles. If you wanted to start a business, you had to have a following or it would fail. Social media was almost used as a scare tactic that your career might fail if that presence was not correct. It became a very negative concept for me as it consumed my life and my work. My job at Bloomingdale's. I was extremely blessed to be given the opportunity to work as a marketing manager for Bloomingdale's in Sherman Oaks, California. My job consisted of marketing different beauty brands for the millennial and Gen Z consumer. My job revolved around social media as it was our main source of advertisement and business. Throughout my time at Bloomingdale's, I was able to plan and execute influencer events, social media live streams, and reach consumers that would not necessarily shop at a brick and mortar store. The negative side to social media. Due to my job being so demanding of my time and energy, I found myself obsessing over social media and the vanity of it. My page was always under review by the company to make sure I matched the look that they were going for. This became a very toxic environment and had me looking for something more fulfilling, not just vain social media work. It was not until my life took me by storm and turned everything upside down. So, why pre-med? Due to some unfortunate twists and turns of my life, I became very ill while living out there and had to move back. This was a very hard decision to make for me as I was leaving everything behind. However, this unfortunate series of events brought me to my real purpose, to help people like me. My goal now is to use social media as an educational platform rather than it holding a vain purpose in life. The future and what I hope to accomplish. Given I studied fashion for most of my adult life, it is difficult to switch careers. However, I am so grateful for the opportunity I've been given to study science and medicine. My goal is to use social media as a positive platform to bring awareness to individuals about particular health issues and hopefully one day as a doctor be able to express that. Technology and social media should be used as advances under the right circumstances and used as an exposure for good things, not consume us for the vanity of it.